Ben claims to have all the good lawyers here, right? So how many you got here?
200.
Yeah. So out of the entire country, how many are there in the profession? He's rounded up the 200 good ones. So based on that, I accepted, the invitation. I mean, seriously, it's a schizophrenic reaction because my joke about it is that I have to defend to everybody else being of any help to them. But taking money from any attorney pleases me enormously. So, there's a plus minus there. Look, Ben does a fabulous job with adapting proven direct response, advertising, marketing, sales, client development principles to this field. And like many professional practice fields, much of the marketing is not particularly of good service either to the marketer or to the marketplace, to the clientele either. Lawyers, actually, you guys got the right to advertise because of Van Osteen, right, who's a Clevelander. And, for a long time, and still today, much lawyer advertising and marketing brings really no light to the process. It's about screaming, we don't get paid if you don't collect, and, I'll make them pay for you no matter what, and the disease of the month campaigns. And we believe in a different kind of direct marketing. You might even call it informational marketing. Go too far with that, but marketing that actually brings some value to the marketplace for the client as well as for the marketer. And Ben does a great job with that. And so we've had a long relationship, and I'm, as hard as it is for me to say, I'm happy to be here with a group of lawyers. Over the years, I have, I don't know what word we use, spawned, birthed, inspired, helped create a large number of thought leaders, coaches, consultants, advisors to specific niches. A lot in some, a few in others. But the satisfaction of that is that really, if you want to arrogantly call it Kennedy-style marketing, has really actually been a movement that has affected a lot of these niches. I mean, it has changed the way entire industries operate in the advertising, marketing, and sales modes. And it's not that it's rocket science. I mean, predominantly it's about bringing direct marketing principles, which, to use an antiquated term, mail order principles, to non-direct marketing businesses, so that there's measurement, there's accountability, there's return on investment accountability, et cetera, et cetera. When you add them all together, all of the bends, we're reaching well over 5 million business owners a year, and have had some very serious impact. I mean, I think if you look at law, you see not only all of the ones Ben works with directly, but you see the influence of them on their peers indirectly. And again, I think for the good of the profession and for the good of the client as well. The principles themselves are far older than I. And I mean, I've got examples of mail order advertising that clearly reflect the same kind of principles we talk about today that ran during the Civil War. So yeah, they've stood the test of time, and the principles fundamentally don't change. And really, the process of most businesses hasn't changed, doesn't change. Technology doesn't change it. In some way, shape, or form, you have to get somebody to raise their hand who is both qualified and interested. You have to attract them to you. And then you have to be able to conduct business with them. So that hasn't changed. Applications, as technology has come and gone, and it's important to understand some has gone when others have come. And so nothing can be thought of as permanent. Think MySpace. And so now everybody thinks of Twitter and Facebook as permanent, but that's candidly not the case. And there is technology like 900 numbers that at one time were the flavor of the year, and and they're gone for all intents and purposes. But all the technology is media. And so it doesn't matter now whether we're talking about online media, offline media, whether we're talking about a Yellow Pages ad, or we're talking about a website. Again, the process for monetizing it is the same, and the principles for making it work are the same. So really, whether you're doing a 60-second radio spot or a 6,000-word advertorial that's a newspaper freestanding insert, you still have the same objectives, and you still have the same key elements that have to be there for it to work.